10 years.
Yes, 10 years.
10 long years.
May 3rd or 4th, 1999
really? So
was the first Gift Grub sketch.
Almost to the day, really.
Yeah,
so
really.
You could say. How did it all begin?
It all began because I had a meeting with Ian Dempsey and the producer of The Breakfast Show, and they wanted to put a little cookery spot of Bertie Ahern cooking on The Breakfast Show. So the first sketch I ever did was basically Bertie going, "How are you? Today I'm going to be cooking a fry-up with Boyzone." So basically it started very sort of simply. It was an amoeba and it was a work in process.
Because the Bertie, even the word gift was from your Bertie, wasn't
it? Was.
Everything was gift.
Everything was gift and gift grub and in fact a nice one. Actually we had Bertie on the show yesterday and...
himself?
Yeah, he actually came on the show, so he came on the phone as Bertie and I was on the other phone as Bertie.
Yeah.
And he said, I'd just like to say, Ian, I've been accused of many things over the years by gift grub. One is that I use the word infacta. The other is that I use the word Jesus, and of course I don't like to take the Lord's name in vain. And the other one is that I use the word spanner. Now I admit to infacta. I admit to Jesus. He admitted to more things in this interview than he has in the... What interview? But... I admit to Jesus, but I will not admit to ever saying spanner. And we have a video clip in our office of Bertie Ahern talking to a TV crew, a news crew, and there's a "Thanks very much, Taoiseach, thanks, lads, thanks." Gets into the car and he goes, "By the way, see you later, spanner heads."
He says.
So he was snookered on that one as well.
Has your take on him, has it evolved? I mean, initially was it kind of fun and jokey? Did it change as his career went?
It definitely changed.
Did it really? Did you notice that?
Initially it was very cartoony, and then over the years I think he changed on Gift Grub as well, and I think he became. I think that in a sort of in a manner of speaking, the sentences. The sentences became longer, and the repetition of prepositions became much more frequent. And I think the reason for that, Ryan, the reason for that is because he was actually hadn't got a clue what he was going to say to the question we would ask him. And I think that furthermore. Not only that, he was also hoping that if he kept talking long enough, that in fact the questioner might just get sick to death of answering the question and maybe keel over from boredom. The characters, I'm always amazed by your production, the ability to turn things overnight. Story breaks on the Thursday night and Friday morning you're there with a beautifully produced package, and it might be Robbie Keane or some of the other Ken Egan or the sports guys. Are these the guys that you love because of the material they provide for you? At some stage, at every stage in the process, I love doing nearly every character, but like in the last year, you mentioned one there, like Robbie Keane.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I always find the sort of a criminal intent underlying Robbie Keane's voice, It's sort of a real put upon, sort of a criminal vibe. Look, I did time at Leeds. I did time at Wolves. I did time at Coventry. I was extradited to Inter Milan for a while. Then they put me into Liverpool high security. Now I'm in Tottenham. I think I'm going to be in Tottenham for life. I haven't done anything.
But he's just reminding me of a load of characters. I've got to get them out quickly.
Yeah, go on, please.
The other one, it was a new one, because celebrity happens to some people in Ireland very quickly. And one of the guys that it's happened to this year very quickly is Kenny Egan. So Kenny Egan basically got famous, right? So he was there. I'm appearing on the Tubridy show tonight. I'm appearing on Podge and Ross tomorrow. Appearing on the Late Late show the next day. I'm appearing on Lucy Kennedy show the next day. Do you want to get off of me? Basically, time is short. You, second row. You want to get off of me? You're very nice. I'll see you in Lily's, half 11. No, but the thing was that basically, Ryan, I'll give you 3 choices. I can Twitter you, I can get off with you, or I can batter you. You, do you want to get off of me?
Do the rugby boys get a look in at all there?
Yeah, I love rugby. Personally, I'm not just jumping on the bandwagon. I do love rugby, and I have loved rugby for a long time.
So who gets
one of my favourite characters is Ronan O'Gara. For as long as I can remember, I've been chasing silverware around the rugby pitch. But recently I realised there are more important things in life, like Lucas 8 Sport. The only reason I was able to make it from the stairs to the couch is because I took a sip of Lucas 8 Sport. Furthermore, as I told Paulie, the only reason I didn't shake hands with the Queen is because I didn't take a sip of Lucas 8 Sport.
I know that, I was going to say, I know you do women, but you imitate women. And Joan...
She's really new. I love her.
She's great. I heard you doing her the other night.
Well, I just love doing Joan Burton because... can I just say, Ryan, she sort of grimaces when she talks like that. Can I just say that politicians are being castigated across the board? And we're not all guilty, Ryan. Some of us, particularly those in the Labour Party, aren't guilty. And can I just say furthermore, Brian Cowan is not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. I just thought that somebody texted in. You get these texts when you're doing Gift Grub. You get these texts. My favourite bit of Gift Grub, actually, because you're in a room and you're talking to Ian and you're just looking at each other. You can't hear anybody laughing. That's why it's so fun to be here. But you hear texts coming in and they go, "Hoi, I'm in traffic and I'm laughing me off, and so is the car next to me."
Yeah, that's great.
And it sort of appeals to the kind of hippie in me.
But the boys, you turned me into Bertie. The boys on were here last week, and I know that their comeback must have helped keep them alive, because you've a soft spot for those lads.
I love them all, and I particularly love Keith. How are you, buddies? How relaxed can one man get? And why does he always talk as if he's slightly tipsy? The thing I love about Keith is there's nothing I can't do. I'm a presenter. You're the star. I'm the box. I'm an actor. Coronation Street. Fair City. And the other thing. And I'm a singer. Okay, forget the singing bit. But hold on, buddies. Astrophysics. How hard can it be? Or the Late Late Show, Ryan. Something that you might know about. Or then again, something you might not know about. How hard can it be? Introduce Dickie Rock. Have a debate on the dilapidated health service. Flog him on Deo. And you still have time for the Chinese on the way out, buddy.
That's great. How about, like, when Gabo's back, he's another comeback kid for you. Do you still do gay?
Well done. Of course I do gay. I love doing gay. And of course, now he is presenting, as you know, Ryan Tubridy. There you are, behind your little desk. There you are. Now, as you know, he is presenting the meaning of life. The meaning of life. Isn't it fitting that after 40 years of anti-Gabo talking down to all of you, he ends up presenting a show called The Meaning of Life? The Meaning of Life. What is God? Do you know what God is, Ryan?
No.
I know. There you are in your little chair. Give him a cape and he'll be Sherlock Holmes. Give him a pipe. Give him a pipe. Thank you. Little boy, third from the back. Do you pray? Well done to you, Sonny. Well done to you. Well done to you. Give that boy a Bible. And by the way, there's a decade of the rosary for everybody in the audience.